Hello and welcome to Grapple Games TV. This is Josh Foster, and with me recording today is Paul.
Greetings, Internet. How are you today?
All right, so we've got our Friday Night Magic match for you. We've got John Storm Sanders playing against Bo Morris. John is playing a Jeskai Control deck, and Bo is playing an Abzan Midrange.
It leads out with the Monastery. Not a bad play.
Bo drops down Temple of Malady, gives his deck a scry, and leaves the card there. Plains for John, and pass.
And there's a Citadel.
Plus the old Thoughtseize.
God, I hate that card.
Yep, definitely one of the most powerful cards in Standard right now. Deal with any threat. Most likely turn 1 or turn 2.
And it's only a 1-drop, so you just get it out there as soon as you can.
Looks like we've got 2 Jeskai Charms, Lightning Strike, some land, and Banishing Light. So Bo could take the Lightning Strike. If he doesn't, most likely John will fire it off. The Jeskai Charms are a little bit more scary against Bo, so looks like he's eyeing that.
Definitely some contemplation going on here.
He's like, what do I have in my hand again?
Well, I'm going to make infinite token. I'm going to make a whole bunch of tokens and kill everybody. That's game. Okay.
Looks like Bo has an Utter End, Wingmate Rock, a couple other things.
Yeah, he's going for the charm.
Alright, charm is gone. There we go. Taking 3 for that, so he had to pay 2 life plus 3 from the Lightning Strike, so that's 5 damage.
But it's still early in the game, so anything is possible.
John lays down a Flood Strand. Must have been on the top of his deck. Or was that in his hand? I think he must have top decked that.
It's probable.
Land War Waste for Bo. Passing the turn. In response, John cracks the Flood Strand to get second Plains.
Looks like that was at the bottom of his deck, so...
Maybe. Who knew? It's just like another sack outlet. Good.
So he now has access to all 3 of his colors.
Yeah.
End of John's turn, Bo uses Abzan Charm to draw 2 cards and pay 2 life.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely not the old Margaret. Maybe the end.
Surprising to see that with so many turns gone by, we haven't actually seen any new creatures yet.
And Bo's at 12 life. Alright, so we got a Windswept Heath. Some more pain against Bo's life total.
Yeah, now we're hitting into value. Yeah. Told you that's where all my good stuff is. Ooh, I'm still iffy on that. Okay, that's what I said. I just pulling out. I'm pretty sure I know where you would put that too.
So we got 2 mana for Sylvan Caryatid.
That
Looks like he's also fetching.
So you okay with the 20?
Well, let's just hope he's keeping an eye on his life total.
Yep. Yeah, for a second Sylvan Caryatid.
I'm pretty sure this is it.
So a little bit of mana acceleration. End of his turn, John Jeskai Charms him. Down to 7 life.
At least you did one of them. I don't know. My stomach was fucked up last night. This faggot forced me into eating something really hot, and I can't handle it. Yeah, just one. I can't handle hot food. Okay. When I start,
So John cast Ash Cloud Phoenix.
I'm hard geared.
4/1 flyer. That,
Bill's got to check that out, though.
Yep. If it dies, it comes back down onto the battleground face down, and then when you morph it, it does 2 damage. So it is a recurring threat that you have to deal with twice to get rid of, or exile.
Takes licking, keeps on ticking.
Yep. So we got Elvish Mystic,
He's just going for all the mana.
and an Utter End on the Phoenix, so it is exiled.
And my last one kept me there too. Then you'd waste it on that and not be able to.
Oh my goodness.
And John comes back with Kuranos, the God of Storms. Such a great card in a control deck where you can just get some card advantage, do some damage.
And I will admit, I had a bit of a hiatus when Born of the Gods and Journey to Nyx came out, so I'm not as familiar with those sets.
I would go for that, but
And there's the Rook.
Looked like Elvish Mystic got in there for 1 damage.
no, I'm feeling game for it.
He's a fighter. Alright, so we got 2 birds on the field.
I mean, I like Brian Brown doing it. It's just it's not a zero journey.
Right.
Alright, so here on to John's turn. Use Kuranos' trigger, reveal the top card. It's a land, he gets to draw another card.
I don't really know anything standard. I quit standard.
Temple of Epiphany. Goes Deck of Scry, leaves the card there. Not a good sign for Bo. And he ends hostilities, so all creatures are gone.
That's one of the things about white. You can basically say, I don't like this field, let's start over.
Yep, all Bo's mana accelerants are gone. Pain land for Bo. Kuranos does 3 damage to him.
I collect malaria. What's mathematics?
I think Bo needs a couple Siege Rhinos to help buff his life up, but looks like he drew into Johnny.
This is like 26. Yeah. He's fancy pants.
Alright, Johnny goes searching the top cards of his library for another creature or planeswalker.
If he could hold out long enough to use Ajani's main ability,
Gain 100 life.
yeah, that would certainly help at this point.
Ouch. Another 3 damage from Kuranos. We got a Banishing Light on Johnny.
The other guy's
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Now Bo's 1 life point away of being burned or Kuranos.
Yeah. They're good. Alright.
Courser, there's a land. Gain a life.
No, thank you.
So, what do you? You can go through that if you want. If you see anything in there, that one.
Same way.
How much is some? 450 proxy.
Comes down to this.
Alright, so that's 3 damage from Kuranos with another Kuranos. Alright, excellent match. So we'll move on to sideboards and then on to game 2.
Dude, what?
Whoa.
That is so awesome. It actually looks good too.
Yeah, they're like I like Trim for that.
Malady, Scry,
That actually looks.
Monastery, Pass.
Alright, so
Wait,
this is finally coming out now.
No, I proxied it. It's just like you put it on paper. It's like
I think this is almost the exact same plays as first game.
I think you're right, because there's the Thoughtseize.
You know anyone with a
Ooh,
what's it called?
2 end hostilities.
Yeah, bit
Ash
of-
Cloud
Bit of a different hand, though.
and a Jeskai Charm, 2 lands.
Do you know anyone with those?
Yeah, that's a painful hand.
High cost, though.
I'll ask Bo after.
Yeah, he's already got 3 lands there, so he'll get there. Ash Cloud is a 4-drop, so he had enough to cast that.
Yeah, that was probably the right decision.
Bo's still going to have to work through those 2 board wipes. Be careful not to overextend his field.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Dynamo, finally. Well, look at I'm happy. I'm very happy. I am very happy. You know how hard it is to play this?
I'm not sure exactly how many Thoughtseizes Bo's running, but I think probably 3 or 4.
Well, I'd be running a full playset.
Yeah. So maybe he hopes to grab another one, another Thoughtseize. And it looks like he's got a couple Siege Rhinos, which is nice.
Certainly could have helped him last game as well.
Alright, Windswept instantly cracked. Fetching for probably a plains. Yep. Now he has access to all 3 of his colors.
I'm thinking Alter Dementia, but then again.
I don't know, are we playing another one? Kind of like
Alright, so we got the Courser and Caves of Koilos on top. Flooded Strand instantly gets cracked for John.
Thank you very much, sir. I guess now I have a Southern Memorial for nothing.
And he goes for an island.
Yeah, I got so happy. I'm like, yeah.
Yep. I forgot about that ability. It doesn't have to be attacking or anything.
He'll use that to put the Courser back on top of Bo's library. Bit of a time lock there. So Bo plays his Temple to scry the caves down,
I don't know.
and then plays the Courser and gets a Land War Waste. So he probably should have played that in reverse order, played the Courser first, and then,
Then he would have
And a
been
land
able to
drop.
get the land on the field.
yeah. Alright, so it looks like John had drew another Ash Cloud.
I'm totally cool with that.
Why, is he on the way up here or something?
Bo plays land, gains a life, has Mana Confluence on top. Siege Rhino stomps onto the field, 6-point life swing. Bo's up to 21, John at 16.
I need more mana. But why not have 3?
All I gotta say is don't be a wuss.
Oh, you got a couple of seed out of that too?
Yeah.
So Phoenix swings in for 4, right over the Rhino's head,
He's got to take it.
and then John ends hostilities.
That's one.
That's one of them. So Bo's field gets wiped. John gets his Ash Cloud back as a morph. Temple of Silence and Scry. Bo's second Siege Rhino. Brings him back to full. John down to 13.
Wow.
See, I want multiple.
Alright, John's got the 6 mana to morph his Ash Cloud.
Which he does.
So when it unmorphs, it does 2 damage, plus he swings in for 4, so a total of 6.
When he flips, it does 2 damage.
I thought we were playing a game.
I feel like
I'm ready.
I feel like my intestines are starting to crush. It's like, oh no, it's not sweet, so we're gonna just implode.
Swings in with the Rhino.
Yeah. He's really
Yeah, good luck.
All that air.
And now this one's just turning into a slugfest now.
Yep. Yeah. Another board wipe.
Show you how to do this. Look, when you shuffle like this, are you ready?
Can't remember what Bo had in his hand, but
Hey,
he knew John had another board wipe.
Right.
grab it like this. See if you
Maybe he just laid down the Mystic to make it more enticing for him to... Oh, there's a Thoughtseize.
feel the air. Feel the heat.
Only target,
Sick of-
Heliod.
Now it's
don't. You got so many options.
once you
So much.
But how do you get it out? Once you put that back in the box.
what are you talking about? Watch.
Morph. Youch. Land, and 2 more lands in hand. That's not going to do it. Alright, that was another quick game 2 with double in hostilities with Ash Cloud Phoenix outs. Very, very good. Well, hope everybody enjoyed the match. We'll be back pretty quick with we also had our Games Day match from Sunday, so that one will be up shortly. If you guys like the video, make sure to comment, leave your comments below, and like and share the video. See you next time.
Take care.
Yeah.